Story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Warriors taking on the Raptors. For Golden State, sliding down the standings as we hit the middle of this season. Can they recover some of that lost momentum tonight? Raptors, Warriors is next, right after this. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Taking a look at some numbers here for Stephen Curry.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kevon Looney is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And for the Raptors, Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Chris Boucher out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Quickly against Curry. From about 19, Looney grabs a miss. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Pirtle with a screen on Curry. Curry against Quickly. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Ingram on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ingram. 9 points for him in his last game. No coverage that time.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pirtle with the block. And he gets it back. Tries again. Here's Looney. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Pass to Quickly. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly.
Go basket.
That's his first foul. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at Toronto, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Boucher. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Boucher with it. And here's Ingram. He's watched by Kuminga. Clock at 6. Left side Barrett. The Warriors pull it in.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Curry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, shooting might be Curry's calling card, but he has an incredible handle as well. And that allows him to get through the defense.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
The first one falls. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Quickley drops them both. Brent, we've seen Quickley step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by one. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago.
And the technical free throw is good. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Quickley. Boucher a screen on Curry. Quickley with the ball. He picked up 10 in his last game. Fires from way outside. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Quickley. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Kuminga. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle, and down it goes. 2 points.
Smart to get Pirtle inside with the ball. The big man, so easy to get it at close range.
And so it's Golden State with it. Curry looking it over. Outside Kuminga. From 8 feet away. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Barrett.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Dick, he's checked in for Boucher. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
First free throw is good. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. And that one drops.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Shed, averaging around 6 a game. Picked by Pirtle. Left side, Barrett. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Floats one. And Looney with the slam.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Shed. And it's all from three-point range. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Curry. Both free throws good from Ingram.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Hield.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Dick. Warriors with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Payton attacking. Walter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Shed. Robinson in the post, guarded by Payton. Screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Right side Dick. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Pulls up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Dick's got 5 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Now here's Pajemski. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Payton's shot is good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Can't get it to fall. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Payton. Pass to Pajemski. Here's post. Robinson defending. 5 on the clock. And here's Pajemski. The 3. Mobo with the rebound. Outside Dick. 1:24 left in the first. Here's Shed, guarded by Payton. Pass to Mobo. And he buries his first look.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And the Warriors making a switch here. And let's see which point guards have been locked in from the foul line this past month. Stephen Curry is second.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Rowe, and stolen by Boucher. Here's Shed. Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. Dick, the pass to Robinson. Here's Boucher for 3. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Ooh, it's stolen. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walter. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 1. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Hield from outside. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
The Warriors trailing. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5, down low. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Key, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Screen by Robinson. There's the triple. And it's Shed missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hield passes to Curry. Out to Hield. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Post. Post has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Outside Hield. Shot is up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Robinson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. And here's Payton. Here's Post. Robinson defending. Outside Curry from deep. Rebound Toronto. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside for Boucher. Offline with a 3. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Now here's Hield, guarded by Dick. Outside Payton. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet out with the tip. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. To the paint. Here's Robinson. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Payton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3 from Curry. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Warriors trail by 4. Now Curry. He has 7. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Key. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Abaji. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Curry passes to Hield. Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hield. Outside Dick. Pass to Mobo. Inside. Right side Dick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobo. Here's Abaji. They get it back. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Walter. Pass to Ingram. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry with it. 9 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. And that one falls for Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Here's Mobo to the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Here's Mobo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Raptors lead by 3. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Curry. The 3-ball. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Mobo. He's watched by Kuminga. Now here's Dick. Puts up a 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. It's stolen by Pirtle. In transition, here they come.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Looney. Here's Hield. Launches a 3. It's stolen by Pirtle. Now here's Dick. He's got 5. Here's Walter. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's Hield. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram with the ball. Payton covering. And that one's good. Ingram.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both teams will make substitutions. Warriors trail by 4. And here's Jackson Davis. Looney, a screen on Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Barrett. Ingram up top. Quickly against Hield. Beyond the arc. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Kuminga. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Hield. Off target with the three.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll send Emmanuel quickly to the free throw line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. Toronto shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
And it's rejected.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Boucher. It's Barrett on the wing. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Looney, a screen on Barrett. From the wing, Berto grabs a miss. Well, the Raptors shooting 41% in this game. And here's Ingram outside, hits the three-pointer. Ingram's got 13.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Hield. Here's Looney. To end the run. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 6 rebounds in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Kuminga, still without a bucket. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development. And now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
That free throw, no good.
Man, Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Raptors lead by 6. Outside Barrett. To the paint. Boucher down low, guarded by Hield. Here's Pirtle. He lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Quickly. Outside Hield. Looney, a screen on Ingram. Here's Hield. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Quickly. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hield. Banked it in off the glass. Hield's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself That time maneuvers inside to get good position.
.58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Quickly passes to Ingram. Back to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Hits it from the high post. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
41 seconds left in the first half of this game. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Down the first one.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Quickly. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Boucher. Back to Quickly. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
The 3 from Quickly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. Man, the dunk contest is so much fun, and you guys have judged it.
Yes, Ernie, we've both been judges, but only one of us has participated.
Yeah, that's because I saved my dunker for the games, Kenny, really, when it counted.
Or maybe just you weren't good enough to participate in the dunk contest.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Raptors lead by 4. Barrett passes to Ingram from 13. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprised.
Oh, Kuminga! Hop for days!
Oh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
The Raptors shooting 40% from the field in this one. Quickly passes to Ingram. Now Boucher takes a 3. Poeltl controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Quickly against Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. Over Ingram. Rebound Toronto. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Ingram. Quickly outside from behind the arc. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
Laser focus from Quickly. As soon as he saw that pass coming, he was going to fire.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
While we have a moment, let's have a look at the small forwards who have proven to be the most efficient scorers so far this season. Second is Jonathan Kuminga.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
Pass to Quickly. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Curry. Now here's Looney. For 3, 6 to shoot. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barrett finds Quickly. Drops in the 3. Quickly's got 10.
And the D has to guard the perimeter just a little bit better, especially when Quickly is hovering around that arc.
Warriors trail by 9. Left side Kuminga fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Knocks it loose. Curry with a steal. Inside, there's Jackson Davis. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Raptors lead by 6. Lays out. Ingram with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. Knocked loose. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Curry against Quickly. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. Toronto leading by 5. Boucher outside. They set the screen. Back to Quickly. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Quickly's got 8 here in this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Golden State, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Curry, a screen on Barrett. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 18.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Curry passes to Looney. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Ingram. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Quickly, left side. Outside Barrett. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Raptors lead by 10. Now Ingram. 18 points for him. Pirtle with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside Curry. Can they get it? And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, good D by Boucher. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Outside for Boucher. Quickly against Kuminga. Pirtle. Boucher outside. Here's Pirtle. The Warriors pull it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Quickly with the ball. He's got 12. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Heels checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Curry. He's got 18. Looney, a screen on Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
First one falls for him. And the Raptors with some changes. Walter, he's checked in for Ingram, and it's Dick in for Barrett. Both shots good from the strike. Raptors lead by 8. Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Boucher outside. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Toronto leading by 6. Quickly passes to Boucher. Back to Quickly. That shot is off. Looney with some nice D.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Curry against Quickly. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 20 points for him.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Curry against Quickly. Boucher outside. 4-3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside heel. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Looney. Outside Kuminga. Over Quickly. Curry, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
On the wing, Grady Dick, guarded by Hield. Quickly against Kuminga. The Raptors need to get off a shot. From deep hurdle. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And he drops the first.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
So he gets them both. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Stephen Curry is second.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can be the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dick, the pass to Quickly. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Here's Quickly. Back to Dick. They still need this. Knocks it down from distance. Dick's got 8.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Quickly against Curry. From downtown, 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Quickly passes to Robinson. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Walter. Here's Mobo. Now Grady Dick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Hield.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And so Curry nails both of them. Raptors lead by 3. Pass to Mobo to the inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Hield. Pajemski's checked in for Curry. Free throw good, Robinson. 1:56 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. The layup misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 45% here in the second half. Walter, good. Walters has got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Pajemski. A Minute 15 left in the third. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
What a rookie year for Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 1:14 left to play in the third. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Here's Walter. He has 6. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Hield. They trail by 9. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Tries it from 19. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Dick. Uncovered. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Warriors trail by 11. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the basket by Hield.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Dick. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Buddy Hield is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Raptors lead by 8. To the wing on the left. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Robinson. Here's Curry. Blocked. Here's Shed. Pass to Walter from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Well, the Warriors shooting only 36% so far in this game. And here's Hield. Here's Post. Robinson defending. Here's Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Toronto grabs the miss. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Walter. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Walters has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Podziemski. That one's off. Still out of sync. Raptors lead by 15. Curry with a steal. Outside Podziemski. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Hield. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Dick. Pass to Shed. Inside. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hield passes to Payton. It's hauled in by Robinson. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Podziemski. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 17. Payton finds Curry. Looking to win the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Walter. And too long on the shot. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Post. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Dick with it. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 17. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Outside Payton. Pass to Hield. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Hield. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hield. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Hield hits them both. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Hield finds Payton. Curry with it, guarded by Quickly. Hield from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Warriors trail by 17. And here's Curry. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
1 shot. One shot.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Kept alive. Hield. Outside Payton. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Dick.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Warriors trail by 18. Pass to post. Outside Payton. Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Barrett up top. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Post. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Outside Hield. On the wing, Curry. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Outside Barrett. There's a screen. Pass to Ingram. Six to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 15. Left side Kuminga. Wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on heel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hield.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
Boucher's checked in for Dick. And Barrett drops them both. Warriors trail by 15. Looney, a screen on Barrett. Crops in the layup for 2. He's got 24.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now quickly. Outside Barrett. Back to quickly. Outside Barrett. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Jackson Davis, covered by Boucher. Here's Curry. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Raptors lead by 16. Over to the wing. Pass to quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Well, the Warriors shooting just 33% so far in this game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Curry, that's good.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Quickly against Curry. Pirtle with a screen on Curry. Here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Now here's Ingram. Off target from outside. There's a screen by Kuminga. Over Ingram. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. And here are the Raptors now. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Pirtle. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's quickly. Boucher outside. And the Warriors pushing it up now. The putback. Wow, Kuminga gets back in a flash.
Terrific effort on the glass. Love seeing Kuminga throwing his weight around.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Boucher outside. Lets the three fly. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Barrett. Left side Curry. Outside Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Rebound Toronto.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side Barrett. Kuminga against Ingram. Looney with some nice D.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
It's good.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Ingram against Kuminga. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Hurdle with a screen on Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Ingram.
And Ingram really could handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. .114 left in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. He has 29 now.
You can see more and more of that first team mentality developing with Kuminga looking for the teammate's best shot.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They led by as many as 18. Ingram, the pass to Boucher. Outside Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. Another shot. Warriors with the rebound. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Up high and down it goes on the lob. Quickly with the ball. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Here's Boucher. Looney grabs a miss. Now the Warriors with it. 7-point differential. And here's Curry for 3. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
"15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Curry, no good, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Stolen by quickly, and so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. And Boucher drops them both.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Brandon Ingram.